When I first found out we were having our son Monty, I was literally pooping in my pants. I was so scared to become a father because I questioned if I would even be any good. And this picture here is the last selfie I took before going into the delivery room. And I remember thinking to myself, man, this is the last time I'm not gonna be a father. And then somehow it happens. It just changes you. Everything I feared became everything I loved. I knew right there and then I wanted to be better. And I wasn't alone. There was a lot of fathers out there I knew thinking the same thing, but we just didn't have a place to say it. That's why I started the First Time Father.
Yeah, come on.
And that's why I started this platform, because when I had my son, there was so many questions that I had. Things I wanted to know, questions with things I was dealing with. And to be honest, I didn't know who to talk to. Like a lot of people I know, my father wasn't really a part of my life growing up. And I know the insecurities I faced, and I still face today because of it. I question my ability to be a good father. I question my ability to know what I'm doing. You know, some days I felt like Superman, and others I felt like Clark Kent.
I ain't need him then, and I don't need him now.
Will.
Nah, you know what, Uncle Phil? I'm gonna get through college without him. I'm gonna get a great job without him. I'm gonna marry me a beautiful honey, and I'm gonna have me a whole bunch of kids. I'm gonna be a better father than he ever was. And I sure as hell don't need him for that, because ain't a damn thing he could ever teach me about how to love my kids. How come he don't want me, man?
I still remember seeing this for the first time, one of my favorite moments in television. It was the first time I saw someone saying what I felt, and I didn't feel embarrassed. According to the 2017 US Census Bureau, 19.7 million children, more than 1 in 4, live without a father at home. And that children who grow up without their fathers have 4 times greater risk of living in poverty, 7 times more likely to become pregnant as a teen, and more likely to use drugs and alcohol, and go to prison. Although this is the case for many cultures in the media, we see it predominantly in the Black and Hispanic communities, when this may not be the case at all.
When compared to white or Hispanic fathers, Black fathers were actually more likely to be involved in their children's lives in almost every way. They were even more likely to have bathed, diapered, or dressed their kids, eaten a meal with them, played with them, helped them with homework, and taken them to and from activities. And a lot of that held true even when Black fathers didn't live with their children. But if we go solely off of what we see in the news media...
Where's your dad?
Don't really know.
Tell me about that.
He just not around.
You wouldn't really see Black fathers in that way.
So where does this all come from? One theory is from a 1965 US report called The Negro Family, The Case for National Action. We'll get into that in another episode. The problem is there's been more focus on the fathers who aren't there than the fathers who are. But things have changed. There's a new father for the world to see, and it's inspiring. The new father is an inspired father, a present father, a proud and dedicated father. The new father is an involved father. The truth is, it's not easy. It takes work. You make mistakes, you listen, you learn, and you do your best. Think about the father you wanted growing up as a kid. I wanted to create a place for young fathers to be able to go to ask questions, talk to people, learn things, teach things, all in a place and an environment where they can be comfortable. And, it's crucial that these days we're an integral part of our kids' lives because it's up to us to break that cycle. So whether you're a new father, an experienced father, expecting, or a grandfather, First Time Father is the platform for you. It's built by you, for you. And mamas, this doesn't exclude you. We know how crucial and important you are to the whole picture. but we wanted to create a platform to inspire these young men to be the best fathers they can be. Because after all, better fathers means better kids. Better kids means a brighter future for everyone. So give us a follow at The First Time Father and visit us at thefirsttimefathers.com. Look forward to hanging with you guys. Peace.